Welcome back, book buddies! Today we are celebrating 20,000 subscribers. That's 20,000 book buddies all around the world reading together, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you. So to celebrate, we've got a great big Peppa Pig book. Look at this book. It's humongous. So this might be a long video. So sit back and let's go. Peppa's World, the must-have guide. This is all about Peppa Pig. So let's have a look-see. Oh, Peppa's World. This book belongs to the book buddies. Oh, and there's Peppa's friendship tree. So this is all of Peppa's friends. So there's Peppa and there's George. We have Suzy Sheep, Pedro Pony, Wendy Wolf, Richard Rabbit, Madame Gazelle, Emily Elephant, Rebecca Rabbit, Edmund Elephant, Freddie Fox, Zoe Zebra, George, Mandy Mouse, Joe Giraffe. And this is all the things we're going to be reading. Lots and lots. Welcome to my world. Hello, my name is Peppa Pig, and this book is all about me. Oh, and my family, my friends, and our amazing adventures too. My world is so much fun, and there are so many things to do. Fun facts. There are fun facts on lots of the pages. Read them all, and soon you'll know almost as much about my world as I do. Activities. You can help me find lost toys, discover treasures, try different activities, and count. In this special book, you'll get to know my friends, visit my favourite places, read postcards from my holidays, peek at my photo albums and scrapbooks, and discover secrets like what Madame Gazelle's real name is. Ooh! I hope you're ready to head off on lots of adventures with me. Don't forget to wear your boots. Ready, steady, go! Oh, this sounds like so much fun. All about me, Peppa. I live with Goldie, my pet goldfish, my little brother George, and my mummy and daddy. We live in a house on the hill. Important things to me: being kind, being brave, believing I can do anything, and being a great friend. My favourite toy? Teddy, of course. Sometimes Teddy gets lost, but I always find her again with a little help from my friends. They're all jumping in muddy puddles. Splish, splash, splish. My friends. I have so many friends, and you can meet lots of them in this book. I have friends from all over the world. My talents. I'm good at lots of things, especially jumping in muddy puddles. And there she is, going splish, splash, splosh. I like playing, dressing up, drawing, painting, playgroup, riding my bike, going on adventures, reading bedtime stories, and jumping in muddy puddles. I also like making up and singing songs about what I'm doing. I make up songs riding in the car, on a plane or a train, and even while pretending to be a worm. I have a song for everything. My favourite song is probably Jumping Up and Down in Muddy Puddles. What's your favourite song? And what do you like to do? Well, I like reading books, obviously. I like computer games, long walks, and love swimming pools. My favourite song, I have lots of favourite songs, but I do like Wheels on the Bus. I find that a very good song. Did you know when I grow up, I will show everyone in the world how to jump in muddy puddles? You should, Peppa. That sounds fun. There she is. Splash, splish. Oh, she's blowing bubbles, dressing up as a mermaid. Now she's reading her book. My favourite food. I like spaghetti, pancakes, pizza and fruits. And vegetables from Granny and Grandpa's garden. Oh, and chocolate, ice cream and cake too. Oh, that sounds yummy, Peppa. George, Dinosaur, grrr. This is my little brother George. He is cute, funny and the bestest brother in the whole world. Favourite toy. George and Mr. Dinosaur go everywhere together. They play in the garden, in the bath, and they sleep next to each other too. Find it. George's favourite toy, Mr. Dinosaur, is hiding. Can you help find him? Oh, look, there's all messy toys. There he is. We found him, George. Don't worry. Look, George is going, where's Mr. Dinosaur? Friends. George's best friends are Richard Rabbit and Edmund Elephant. They have lots of fun playing together. Oh, good. George likes dinosaurs, space, diggers, muddy puddles, being tickled and giggling. But I think he likes dressing up as a dinosaur, visiting dinosaur museums, having dinosaur parties and stomping and roaring like a dinosaur the most. Grrr. Fun fact. George is only little, so he can't say many things yet. But he calls Granny Gangy. Granny and Grandpa Pig gave Mr. Dinosaur to George when he was a baby. That's where he got Mr. Dinosaur. His Granny and Grandpa gave it to him. Oh, look. Wow. Family. Sometimes George cries, but he always has me, Mummy and Daddy to help him feel better. Look, they're making him laugh. Mummy Pig. This is Mummy. She is brave, wise, clever, patient, funny, and the bestest mummy in the whole wide world. Find it. Mummy loves taking photos of lots of things, especially me. Can you find her camera? Where's Mummy's camera? There it is. Mummy Pig is good at everything. There's nothing she can't do. Family. Granny Pig is Mummy's mummy, and Grandpa Pig is Mummy's daddy. Mummy also has a sister, my aunt, Auntie Dottie, who lives far away in North America. Fun fact. Mummy won the Skiing World Championship, not once, but twice. The second time she won it by skiing backwards. She's amazing. Yes, you are, Mummy Pig. You are amazing. Mummy Pig likes flipping pancakes, writing, speaking French, playing games, going to the theatre, dancing with Daddy, map reading, hula hooping, and juggling. Lots of things at the same time. And she loves jumping in muddy puddles, almost as much as I do. Splat! There's her pancake. Oh, then she's working. Tap, 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 tap. Mummy Pig's job. My mummy does important work on her computer and has written a very funny book called Funny Onion. She does lots of other important jobs too, like being a volunteer firefighter and looking after me and George. Did you know my mummy is very strong, stronger than anyone in the whole fun fair. Ding! She gets her hammer, ding, and it goes pop up to the very top. Oh, there's Mummy Pig in the muddy puddles. Splish, splash. High in the sky. Mummy likes jumping high and flying through the sky. When we went trampolining, she jumped so high she got stuck in a tree. Poor Mummy Pig. Peppa's little secret. Mummy calls Daddy Snufflekins. Hee hee. Daddy Pig. This is Daddy. He is funny, kind, caring, helpful, and the bestest daddy in the whole wide world. Find it. Daddy is always losing his glasses. Can you find his spare pair? Well, there's this one pair. Where's his other glasses? Oh, look. It's on Mr. Potato's hat. That's so funny. Daddy Pig is good at lots of things, like swimming and diving and playing with me and George. He is also an expert at jumping in muddy puddles. He is the world record muddy puddle jumping champion. Well done, Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig likes dancing with Mummy, driving our little red car, eating spaghetti and cheese, drumming, concrete, and going on trips. He also likes reading the newspaper, but I know he likes reading me bedtime stories even more. Daddy Pig must be a book buddy. There he's reading his paper, playing his drums, eating chocolate cake, driving the car, honk honk, bang crash, and reading a book. Fun fact, Daddy calls me and George his little piggies, and he loves saying, hoopla! Daddy Pig's job. My mummy says that Daddy is the structural engineer and that it's a job to do with concrete. But I think his most important job is looking after me and George. That is right. Did you know Daddy is scared of heights? But it doesn't stop him from going on adventures. That's a very tall water slide. Whoa, 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 whoa. Granny and Grandpa Pig. This is my Granny, Granny Pig. This is my Grandpa, Grandpa Pig. They are the bestest grandparents in the whole wide world. Granny Pig's chickens. Granny has 3 chickens, Jemima, Sarah, and Vanessa. They love to eat the lettuce that Grandpa grows. They lay eggs and George and I help Granny collect them. She also has a cockerel called Neville. Fun fact, Grandpa's ride-on lawnmower is called Betsy. He's also built a train and called it Gertrude. I think Grandpa likes giving everything a name. He does. No gnomes. He doesn't like gnomes. Grandpa Pig's garden. Grandpa grows lots of yummy things in his garden. Carrots, lettuce, strawberries, raspberries, apples and more. Grandpa says he isn't keen on slugs and snails because they eat his vegetables. And he doesn't like garden gnomes. No gnomes in my garden, he says. Granny Pig likes adventures, parties, hats, perfume, music, dancing, her pet parrot Polly, and baking cookies for me. Yummy. Find it. Can you find Polly Parrot hiding? Where is Polly? Where are you? There she is. She's hiding behind Granny. Granny and her friends have a club called the Historical Reenactment Society. Granny says it's when you dress up like it's the olden days. Grandpa says it's an excuse to sit around drinking tea. That sounds fun. Granny's invited me to her dinosaur party, and it was so much fun. She's also had a Roman day and a space adventure when they went to the moon in Grampy Rabbit's rocket. Oh, I wish I could join the Historical Reenactment Society. Grandpa Pig likes growing things, building things, mending things, and driving things. Zoom! Fun fact, Granny and Grandpa have a magical motorbike that turns into a tent. Oh my. I love their boats. Ahoy there! Grandpa loves sailing. He and his best friend, Grandad Dog, have lots of sailing races. Grandpa loves taking me on George sailing too. Once, Grandpa made a toy aeroplane, and he even made a race car. He collects stamps and ships in bottles. Oh, wow. Auntie and Uncle Pig. This is Auntie Pig and Uncle Pig. They both love spaghetti and planting pretty flowers in their garden. Did you know Auntie and Uncle Pig's garden is full of pretty flowers? This is where I learned how to make daisy chains and how dandelions can turn George into a lion. Roar! Uncle Pig. This is Daddy's older brother. This means he is my uncle. He likes baking. He even made a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. Yummy! Auntie Pig. Auntie Pig is married to Uncle Pig. This means she's my auntie. She's very good at jumping in muddy puddles. Count it. How many daisies am I holding? How many daisies is in Is George holding? Peppa is holding 1, 2, 3 daisies. And George is holding 1 daisy. Cousin Chloe and baby Alexander. This is my older cousin Chloe and my baby cousin Alexander. Chloe and Alexander. They are the bestest cousins in the whole wide world. Cousin Chloe. This is my big cousin Chloe. We play lots of fun games at each other's houses. Chloe has a puppet theatre and we like to make puppets. One time we put on a show. It was brilliant. Even Uncle Pig and Daddy did fall asleep while watching it. Snore, snore. Baby Alexander. This is my little cousin, baby Alexander. He isn't even a year old yet. He is very sweet, but very noisy. One time he cried and cried and cried and kept us awake all night. He loves to splash around in the bath. Chloe says all her baby brother does is eat and sleep. It's true, that's what babies do. Fun fact. Baby Alexander's first word was puddles, and I taught him to say it. How cute! My friends, the sheep family. This is my friend Suzy Sheep and her family. All about Suzy. Suzy is my very best friend. Suzy wants to be a doctor or nurse when she grows up because she likes helping people. There's Suzy. Find it. Can you find Suzy's favourite toy, Owlie? There he is. He's in Suzy's bed. Me and Suzy. Suzy and I love playing games, dressing up, singing, dancing, and going on secret missions. Suzy made up a secret club, and it's lots of fun. It's where we do secret things in secret. Shh, it's a secret. Mummy Sheep. This is Suzy's mummy. She is a stay-at-home mummy, and she's very good at school projects. Charlotte Sheep. This is Suzy's 17-year-old cousin. She can drive a car and stay up late. Wowzers. Granny Sheep. This is Suzy's granny. She is an artist and loves making things. Once she helped us make a shop, a rocket, a space hospital, all out of cardboard boxes. The Rabbit Family. This is my friend Rebecca Rabbit and her very busy family. Rebecca Rabbit. Rebecca loves carrots more than anything else in the world. She also likes playing and having tea parties. Find it. Can you find Rebecca's favourite carrot toy? There it is. It's hiding. Mummy Rabbit. This is Rebecca's mummy. She's very busy looking after the baby twins, Rosie and Robbie Rabbit. There's Rosie and Robbie. They are very cute. Richard Rabbit. This is Rebecca's little brother. He likes diggers, dinosaurs, space and bouncy castles. Fun fact. Mummy Rabbit and Miss Rabbit are twins. Lots of people get them confused as they look and sound the same. Grampy Rabbit. He's my favourite. This is Rebecca's granddad. He has his own lighthouse and boatyard, and he's even been to the moon. He loves mending and fixing things. Mr. Rabbit. This is Rebecca's daddy. He works at the museum, the train, and the botanical gardens at Cheese World and gives tours of the castle. He has lots of jobs. Peppa's little secret. There is someone in Paris, in France, who looks just like Miss Rabbit. Her name is Mademoiselle Lapin. That's French for Miss Rabbit. Miss Rabbit. This is Rebecca's auntie. She has so many jobs and is the busiest rabbit in the whole wide world. Once she was given an award by the Queen for all her hard work. Good work, Miss Rabbit. She is very, very busy. The Dog Family. This is my friend Danny Dog and his family. Did you know Mrs. Dog and Captain Dog turned Danny's bedroom into a pirate bedroom? And I got to help. Look, it's so cool. His bed is a pirate ship. Danny Dog. Danny loves playing football, going on adventures and making lots of noise on the drums. Bang, bang, bang. And he really loves pirates. A lot. Count it. How many pirate hats can you count on these pages? 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 pirate hats. I don't think there's any more. Mrs. Dog. This is Danny's mummy. For Captain Dog's birthday, she got him a canal boat trip. We went through a tunnel and in the middle of the mountain, over hills, and even sailed across the sky on a bridge. I remember that. That was very fun. Grandad Dog. This is Danny's grandpa. He is a sailor and is best friends with my grandpa. They like racing their boats to see who's the fastest. Captain Dog. Ahoy there! This is Danny's daddy. He used to sail across the ocean and around the world. Now he helps Danny and his friends sail toy boats across the duck pond. The Mouse Family. This is my friend Mandy Mouse and her family. There's Mandy. Mrs. Mouse. This is Mandy's mummy. She loves playing with Mandy and taking her on exciting adventures like skiing down mountains. Mandy Mouse. Mandy is very good at drawing aeroplanes and playing sports, especially basketball. Mandy has a wheelchair and she whizzes around in it. She's super fast. She loves dressing up, but her favourite thing in the whole wide world is cheese. Mice do love cheese. Find it. Can you spot Mandy's basketball? Oh, where is Mandy's basket? It's on top of the cheese castle. Did you know Mandy's favourite part of Cheese World is the castle of cheese, where you get to smell the strongest, stinkiest real cheese in the whole world. Yuck. Mr. Mouse. This is Mandy's daddy. He runs the caravan park and loves going on adventures with Mandy and Mrs. Mouse. The Giraffe Family. This is my friend Gerald Giraffe and his family. Find it. Can you spot Gerald's roller skates? Ooh. Ooh, where are his roller skates? They're in the tree. How do they get up there? Mrs. Giraffe. This is Gerald's mummy. She works as a waitress in a restaurant. She asks you what you would like for dinner and she gets it for you. Gerald Giraffe. Gerald is very tall. He saved Tiddles the tortoise and our bull from a tree because he could reach them very easily. Gerald loves playing games at playgroup and roller skating. Mr. Giraffe. This is Gerald's daddy. He is a zookeeper, which means he looks after all the animals at the zoo. Grandpa Giraffe. This is Gerald's granddad. He helps out in the charity shop and likes to drink tea. I love tea too, Mr. Giraffe. The Elephant Family. This is my friend Emily Elephant and her family. There's Emily there. Emily Elephant. Emily is very good at building things, especially with the building blocks at playgroup. Emily can also make a very loud noise with her trunk. Can you find it? Find it. Can you find Emily's toy frog and toy mouse? Well, there's the frog and there's a little teeny tiny mouse. Edmund Elephant. Edmund is Emily's little brother. He's a bit of a clever clogs. He knows lots about everything, especially dinosaurs and space. Fun fact, Edmund has a pet gecko. There he is. He's really cute. Mrs. Elephant. This is Emily's mummy. She is a volunteer firefighter like my mummy, and she works in Miss Rabbit's spa, making everyone feel nice and relaxed. Look how relaxed Mummy Pig is. She's going, ah. Dr. Elephant. This is Emily's daddy. He is a dentist. He helps me and George and Mr. Dinosaur have nice, clean teeth. The Pony Family. This is my friend Pedro Pony and his family. There's Pedro. He's dressed up as Super Potato. Did you know when Pedro hurt his leg and had to go to hospital, all his playgroup friends visited him. He was very happy to see us. Pedro Pony. Pedro goes to my playgroup. He loves playing superheroes and dressing up. He also loves to sleep. Sometimes he is late to things because he doesn't wake up in time. Paul Pony. Boing! This is Pedro's little brother. He loves jumping on trampolines. I love trampolines too. Mrs. Pony. This is Pedro's mummy. She helps at the fire station, just like my mummy. She is a wonderful ballerina. Fun fact. Pedro once spent the whole day just like a real cowboy in the Wild West. He camped in the garden and told us lots of stories. Mr. Pony. This is Pedro's daddy. He is an optician, which is an eye doctor. He helps people who can't see very well and gives them glasses if they need them. I like his glasses. The Polar Bear Family. This is my friend, Penny Polar Bear, and her family. Here's Penny. Did you know Dr. and Mrs. Polar Bear are the best at growling and pretending to be scary wild animals for Penny's games? Grrr. Penny Polar Bear. Penny loves playing in our clubhouse at the playgroup. Her favourite part is the fridge with pretend food inside. There's pretend cheese and a pretend apple, a banana and an orange. Dr. Polar Bear. This is Penny's mummy. She is a doctor and helps us stay healthy and get better when we aren't well. Mrs. Polar Bear. This is Penny's other mummy. She is very good at making spaghetti. Penny's favourite meal. Slurp. The Kangaroo Family. This is my friend, Kylie Kangaroo, and her family. There's Mr. Wallaby. This is Kylie's neighbour. I met him when I was visiting Kylie in Australia. And there's Kylie, Kylie Kangaroo. Kylie lives in Australia, which is on the other side of the world from me. Kylie is the best at jumping. Boing, boing, boing. Joey Kangaroo. There he is. This is Kylie's little brother. He lives in Mrs. Kangaroo's pouch. His favourite toy is a crocodile. Grrr. Mr. Kangaroo. This is Kylie's daddy. He loves playing cricket and surfing. Mr. Kangaroo has his own aeroplane and loves zooming off to awesome adventures all over Australia. Zoom! Did you know, one time when we went to visit Kylie, her mummy took us to see her office under the sea. We saw so many beautiful sea creatures. And there they are in a submarine. Mrs. Kangaroo. This is Kylie's mummy. She is a marine biologist. That means she studies sea creatures that live deep down in the ocean. The Fox Family. This is my friend Freddie Fox and his family. There's Freddie. Mrs. Fox. This is Freddie's mummy. She works in the hospital, taking care of everyone. Freddie Fox. Freddie likes riding his bike, playing sports and smelling things. Freddie wants to be a police officer when he grows up. Mr. Fox. This is Freddie's daddy. He has a shop that sells everything in the world and a van that has everything in the world inside it. It in packs of 5. That's so funny. Candy Cat. Candy really likes dressing up. Once, when I had a fancy dress party, she dressed up as a witch with a big pointy hat. There's a big pointy hat. The Cat Family. This is my friend Candy Cat and her family. This is Mrs. Cat. This is Candy's mummy. She works in the same office as my daddy. Fun fact. When Candy grows up, she wants to be a builder. How cool! Mr. Cat. This is Candy's daddy. He plays football with my daddy and likes to play the saxophone in his band. He is very good. The Zebra Family. This is my friend Zoe Zebra and her family. There's Zoe. Mr. Zebra. This is Zoe's daddy. He is a postman and delivers all our letters and parcels. Zoe Zebra. Zoe loves dressing up. We like having doll picnics together. Zaza and Zuzu Zebra. Zaza and Zuzu are Zoe's little sisters. They like bouncing around and making jungles with modelling clay. And there's Mrs. Zebra. This is Zoe's mummy. She makes pottery. She taught us how to make a real tea set with teacups and a dinosaur teapot. That sounds fun. The Mole Family. This is my friend Molly Mole and her family. Molly Mole, there she is. Molly loves digging and she's very good at it. One time Molly dug a long tunnel and found a chest full of shiny pirate treasure. Did you know Molly lives underneath Rebecca and her family? There's a hole between their houses so they can play with each other all the time. Mrs. Mole and Mr. Mole. This is Molly's mummy and daddy. They built Molly's underground house. The Wolf Family. This is my friend, Wendy Wolf, and her family. Ow! Wendy Wolf. Wendy loves dancing and bouncing balloons. When Wendy sees a full moon, she howls at it. Ow! Mrs. Wolf. Wendy's mummy is very good at blowing bubbles. Mr. Wolf. Wendy's daddy is in charge of the Woodland Club, where I learned how to make a shelter. Granny Wolf. Wendy's grandma loves eating birthday cake. Who doesn't? Mr. Potato and friends. Mr. Potato and his friends are very famous fruits and vegetables. Super Potato. Super Potato is a superhero. He rescued Miss Rabbit when she floated away into the sky. Mrs. Carrot. Mrs. Carrot was a magic fairy carrot in Mr. Potato's Christmas show. Mrs. Potato. Mrs. Potato and Mr. Potato have a TV show together that I like to watch. Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato helps everyone stay healthy. He has a theme park called Potato City too. He is also Detective Potato and helps solve mysteries. Little Sprout. Little Sprout is everyone's favourite Christmas vegetable. Sweet Cranberry. Sweet Cranberry performs in Mr. Potato's Christmas show. The Gazelle Family. This is my playgroup teacher, Madame Gazelle and her family. Madame Gazelle. Madame Gazelle is the best teacher in the world. She was my mummy and daddy's playgroup teacher when they were little piggies. She is very kind and she loves swimming, playing guitar and singing. She is a brilliant ballerina and was a world champion skier. Greta Gazelle. This is Madame Gazelle's sister. She plays the bass guitar. Glenda Gazelle. She is Madame Gazelle's sister. She plays the drums. Fun fact. Madame Gazelle and her sisters play in a band called the Rocking Gazelles. Peppa's little secret. Shh. Madame Gazelle's real name is Gigi, and she doesn't have a reflection when she looks in the mirror, and no one knows why. Magic! The Bull and Cow Family. Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cow are our family. Mr. Bull is always building things and is very helpful. Mr. Bull loves music and he plays the horn in a band. Mrs. Cow. Mrs. Cow is a nurse and she runs a cheese shop on a rock in the sea. She loves cheese. Grandma Cow. Grandma Cow helps out at the charity shop and she loves drinking tea. Did you know I was a bridesmaid at Mr. and Mrs. Cow's and Mr. Bull's wedding? I flew to the wedding in Miss Rabbit's helicopter. We know, we read the book. My places. Home. Find it. Teddy is hiding. Can you help me find her, please? Oh, where's Teddy? She's in the bush. Our house. I live in this house on top of a hill with Mummy, Daddy and George. The hallway. This is our hallway. George and I like making funny faces in the mirror. Hee hee. The kitchen. This is our kitchen where we cook and eat lots of delicious food. Yummy. The living room. This is our living room where we read, relax and watch Mrs. Potato and Mr. Potato on the TV. And there's Goldie. Mummy's office. This is Mummy's office where she works on the computer. The bathroom. Upstairs we have a bathroom. George and I love playing with our rubber ducky in the bath and brushing our teeth in the sink. Brush, brush. Quack, quack. Our bedroom. George and I share a bedroom. Sometimes it gets a little bit messy, but we always tidy it up. Mummy and Daddy's bedroom. This is Mummy and Daddy's bedroom. George and I like to go in here as soon as the sun is up and jump on their bed. Hee hee! The attic. Right at the top of our house is the attic. It is full of things from olden days, which is very long time ago when Daddy was little. The garden. This is our garden. Here we play, jump in muddy puddles, and sometimes even eat outside when it is sunny. Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. I love visiting Granny and Grandpa at their house. Sometimes I even get to have a sleepover there, and I sleep in Mummy's bedroom from when she was a little piggy. These are some of my favourite things to do at Granny and Grandpa's house. Helping Granny feed her chickens, gardening with Grandpa, eating Grandpa's vegetables and pizza, looking at Grandpa's busy buzzy bug hotel, eating Granny's homemade cakes, making perfume, laughing, reading stories together, and having sleepovers. They're going, wah! They wake up, wah! Playgroup. This is my playgroup. I love coming here with George and all my friends. My teacher, there she is, it's Madame Gazelle. This is my playgroup teacher, Madame Gazelle. She is amazing and she knows everything. I love Madame Gazelle. Everyone loves Madame Gazelle. And on the board they got good morning. Good morning, children. Playgroup fun. Games. At playgroup, we paint and draw and make things. We dress up, play music, dance, and even put on amazing shows for the grown-ups. We play lots of games together and are very good at sharing everything. Garden. Everyone at playgroup loves helping Madame Gazelle look after the garden. The bees and butterflies love our garden too. Buzz, buzz, flutter, flutter. Buzz, buzz, flutter, flutter. Count it. How many butterflies can you count in the photo? You can count the buzzy bees too. Oh, let's have a look. I've got a 1 bee, 2 bee, 3 bees. And how many butterflies can I see? I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, lots of insects buzzing and fluttering. Oh, is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 butterflies. Wowzers. Trips. Sometimes Madame Gazelle takes us on trips. We've been to the theatre, museums, the mountains, the zoo, and even on creepy crawly safari. Every day at playgroup is a new adventure. Out and about. I love going on adventures. Here are some pictures of me visiting lots of different places. She's been to the seaside, the theatre, the cinema, the aquarium, the zoo, the petting farm, the botanical gardens, Potato City, Cheese World, Digger World, Grampy Rabbit's Dinosaur Park. Oh, have you been to any of those places? I've been to the seaside, the cinema. I've definitely been to a petting zoo. I haven't been to Digger World, but that'd be very cool. My travels. School camp. Dear Mummy, Daddy and George. School camp is lots of fun. We've sang songs around the campfire with Madame Gazelle, and now we're all sleeping in her tent too. I think she might be a bit tired when we get home because we are a little bit noisy. See you soon, Peppa. Camper van trip. Dear Granny and Grandpa, we're on holiday in our camper van. It is brilliant. When you push a button, it turns into a little house for us to sleep in. They're sleeping. Love Peppa and George. Italy. Dear Goldie, we hope you're having fun at Granny and Grandpa's. We're enjoying our holiday in the sun in Italy. We have eaten yummy pizza and lots of gelato. We miss you so much and wish you were here. Love and kisses, Peppa. Paris. Madame Gazelle. Dear Madame Gazelle, we're on a holiday in Paris, visiting Daphne Donkey and her family. We went to the top of the Eiffel Tower, which is very high up. Daddy was a bit scared, but he's got to see the whole of Paris. I'll tell you all about it when I get back to playgroup. From Peppa. Cruise ship holiday. Granny and Grandpa took me and George on a cruise ship holiday. A cruise is a holiday on a very big ship that sails to lots of different places. Granny and Grandpa helped us write a postcard to send home to Goldie and Mummy and Daddy. There's pictures of them on the cruise ship. Dear Goldie, Mummy and Daddy, we're having the best time on our cruise ship holiday with Granny and Grandpa. There are lots of swimming pools, shops, an arcade and soft playroom, trampolines and even a theatre. Dinosaur, grrr, says George. He loved eating in the Dinosaur Cafe. Love Peppa and George. That sounds fun. Round the world trip. When our car broke down, Miss Rabbit let us use her aeroplane for our holiday. Wowzers, look, the airplane's flying. Dear Miss Rabbit, thank you for letting us use your aeroplane for the day while you fixed our car. We've been on adventure around the whole world, visiting friends on holiday. We flew across the bright blue sky and over the ocean to the jungle to see Pedro, to the mountains to find Danny, to the desert to see Emily and Edmund, and then to the South Pole to find Suzy. It's been lots of fun. Now we're on our way back to see if our car is ready and to jump in muddy puddles in the park. From Peppa, George, Mummy and Daddy Pig. The United States of America. When we won a trip to America to star in Super Potato's new film, Vegetables in Space, Daddy helped me write postcards all about our adventures there. Statue of Liberty. Dear playgroup friends, on our way to Hollywood, we stopped off in New York City. It was very big and very busy there. We've seen the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, and Times Square. Everyone calls New York the city that never sleeps. But it's made Mummy and Daddy very sleepy. We'll write again soon. Peppa and George. Dear playgroup friends, Miss Rabbit gave us a motorhome so we could drive to Hollywood. On the way, we stopped for country dancing and monster trucking. After that, we went on a helicopter and then a boat along some rapids in the Grand Canyon. Once we made it to Hollywood, we starred in Vegetables in Space film. It was amazing. We missed you lots and lots. Peppa and George. Australia. My friend Kylie lives in Australia. It's on the other side of the world from where I live. I love going to visit her. Dear Granny and Grandpa, after a very long time in the airplane, we're now in Australia. It was very hot here, so we went surfing at the beach. Then Mrs. Kangaroo took us to the bush. It's a very big dusty place called the Outback. We played cricket and spotted a koala in a tree. It was so cute. Love Peppa and George. Dear Granny and Grandpa, today Mrs. Kangaroo took us in a submarine under the sea to show us the Great Barrier Reef. It's amazing. We saw so many colourful sea creatures, waved to a giant turtle, and George discovered a treasure chest. Love Peppa and George. London. Dear Granny and Grandpa, London is a very big and busy city. We went on a big red bus and saw Buckingham Palace, Big Ben and Tower Bridge. We even saw the bridge lift up to let a ship sail through. At the end of the day, we went to Trafalgar Square. It started to rain, so we got to jump in lots of muddy puddles. Love Peppa and George. There's Big Ben, the bell inside the tower, a lovely red bus, and there's Trafalgar Square and London Bridge. And there's, that's where the Queen lives. Scotland. Dear Granny and Grandpa, in Scotland, Mr. McStag gave us a tour of a big castle. He said it was the best castle in Scotland. We dressed up in kilts and heard stories about the mysterious monster in the loch. That's the Scottish word for lake. Miss Rabbit took us on a boat to find the monster. No one thought it was real, but George spotted it. We didn't believe him. Love Peppa and George. That looks like a very nice picture of Scotland. And we've got Ireland. Dear Granny and Grandpa, we made it to Ireland. We went on a ferry. That's a big boat that can carry cars and people. Then we drove for a very long time. They nearly cancelled the Irish Dancing Festival because the band forgot their instruments. Luckily, we found an accordion, tin whistle and fiddle in our car, so the band got to play and everyone had fun dancing. Love Peppa and George. And there's their instruments. An accordion, tin whistle and a fiddle. First experiences. It can feel a bit strange doing something for the first time, but someone is always with me to help. Here I am at the doctor's having a health check with Dr. Polar Bear. She checked that Teddy was healthy too. It was fun, and we both got stickers. There's Peppa going, she put her tongue out. Here I am at my first appointment at the optician. Mr. Pony said I didn't need glasses, but I got these fantastic sunglasses instead. When my first tooth came out, the tooth fairy gave me a coin. Here I am at the dentist. Dr. Elephant is very friendly and makes sure my teeth are clean, shiny and healthy. It's very important to brush your teeth twice a day and go to the dentist regularly. Try it. I like pretending to be a doctor with Suzy. Can you pretend to be a doctor too? I will. I'll pretend to be a dentist. Open wide. Let me see your teeth. Oh, they're very clean. Sports. My mummy says it's good to try new things. I really enjoy trying lots of different sports. There's swimming, roller skating, skiing, whee! Playing golf, trampolining. I love trampolines. Basketball, slam dunk. Ice skating, yoga. I do yoga in the mornings. Dancing, rugby, boing. Cricket, climbing, and football. She shoots, she scores. Go! Try it. Point to the sports you have tried or would like to try one day. I have tried swimming. I love swimming. Trampolining and yoga. I think I would like to try doing some climbing. That'd be fun. And ice skating. My gallery of memories. Birthdays and parties. I love parties. Here are some pictures of my favourite birthdays and parties. This is my under the sea party. It was amazing. They're all dressed up in their sea outfits. And there's Goldie. Count it. How many yellow balloons can you spot on these pages? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I'd come that as 8. Lots of lovely yellow balloons. Any more yellow balloons? We'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 balloons altogether. This was Mummy's birthday. I was as excited as Mummy. This was Daddy's birthday. We made him a cake and a special surprise. This was George's dinosaur party. He had dinosaurs for everything. This was Mrs. Cow and Mr. Bull's wedding. I was a bridesmaid, and my daddy was Mr. Bull's best man. This was Wendy's outdoor party, when we howled at the moon. Ow! This was Candy Cat's birthday on a party bus. There was music, a balloon machine, and a big yellow slide. We read that book. Remember that sound book? Easter. I love Easter, and I really love chocolate eggs. One time we went to Rebecca's house for an Easter egg hunt. The Easter bunny hid lots of chocolate eggs. We looked all over Rebecca's garden for hidden chocolate eggs. Danny found one under a plant pot. Suzy found one in a bush. I found one in a tree. George found one in a bucket. We all found one chocolate egg each, and they were yummy. How many Easter eggs can you spot on these pages? Let's have a look, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lots and lots of eggs. Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, we make our mummy feel extra special. We like to give Mummy a special breakfast in bed. We give her a special card. George always draws Mummy or a dinosaur, and I drew her pretty flowers. And we always give her a very special big hug. Father's Day. On Father's Day, we make our daddy feel extra special. For Father's Day, we make Daddy a very special card full of his favourite things and lots of sparkly paper glitter. He always very surprised. Look at poor Daddy Pig, he's like, woo! Sometimes we make Daddy a very special cake too. We use all his favourite foods in it. Cereal, ketchup, cheese. Oh no, that sounds yucky. Halloween. One Halloween I helped Grandpa carve his pumpkin. It was enormous. Grandpa's pumpkin filled the whole of his greenhouse. After we carved a giant face on it, Granny put a lantern inside. Then we tried to fit it in Grandpa's car for the pumpkin carving competition. It was too big. Luckily, Miss Rabbit came with her helicopter. We flew all the way to playgroup with the pumpkin. I love Halloween. There are some pictures of me and my friends dressing up in spooky costumes. There's a witch and a vampire and a ghost. Count it. How many pumpkins can you see on these pages? Let's have a look, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there's more pumpkins, you let me know. Christmas. I love Christmas. Here are some pictures of my favourite Christmas things. This is when we posted our letters to Santa. Fun fact, George calls Christmas Christmas. This is when we got the biggest Christmas tree ever. Daddy carried it all the way home from Miss Rabbit's Christmas tree shop. This is when we visited Santa in his grotto at Christmas Fair. We went on a special elf train to get it there. This is when we went to see Mr. Potato's Christmas show with playgroup. Count on it. How many times can you spot Santa in the photos? Let's have a nosy. 1, 2, 3. 3 Santas. This is when we went to visit Kylie in Australia at Christmas. It was hot in Australia at Christmas time. Ooh. Usually it's very cold at Christmas time over here. Festivals and celebrations. Chinese New Year. At playgroup, Madame Gazelle taught us all about Chinese New Year. We learned about Chinese traditions, dressed up in special clothes and made a dragon costume for parade. Diwali. Granny and Grandpa gave us presents and clothes to celebrate Diwali, the festival of lights. We lit candles, ate lots of food and saw fireworks. Holi. Miss Rabbit helped organise a street party to celebrate Holi. The festival started in India. We had coloured powder and water to throw at each other. Raksha Bandhan. I learned about the Indian festival of Raksha Bandhan at playgroup. Sisters tie little threads called Rakhi round their brothers' wrists, and the brothers give them presents to their sisters. Oh, that sounds really fun. Dear reader, I hope you enjoyed learning all about my world, meeting everyone and discovering my favourite things and places. I'm very lucky to have lots of brilliant friends like you and to go on lots and lots of amazing adventures with people I love. I think every day is an adventure and hope you do too. Remember to always be kind, friendly and brave like me, and most of all to jump in muddy puddles whenever you can. Just don't forget your boots. Love, Peppa. And it says you can draw a picture of yourself here. So what I'm going to do is put our book buddies picture here because we've read this book together, The Book Buddies. And that's the end of our big book. Oh, that was a very, very long book that we've read together. I want to say a big thank you to the 20,000 book buddies all around the world. It's just amazing that we are reading together. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Do come back so we can read more books together. If you would like to buy this book, I'll leave a link in the description below. Please like and subscribe. Bye.